When many of us think of posting content online, the first thing we think about is what AI tool can I use to help me create content faster? What social media apps can I learn? SEO for different social platforms and the likes. All because we want to be able to create content faster and reach our ideal audience. But at the end of the day, you realize that you finish posting, you don't get the engagement you're looking for, and you also do not get them to click on the call to action button. So you're wondering why. What's the problem? One thing I have realized is many of us miss the core element of content, which is messaging. What you say to your audience and how you speak to them greatly determines whether or not they engage with your content. So you don't want a situation where at the end of the day, you've lost money, time, and other resources creating content that, well, sucks. But there's good news, because in this video I'll be showing you 3 things that you can do to level up your messaging before you even start creating content, so that you can get the engagement that you are looking for. Get your pen and paper, because this is going to be very, very practical. Number 1, the first thing you need to do is do a deep audience analysis. You need to create a customer avatar. Think about how easy it is for you to persuade your partner to do something after you've been in a relationship with them for a few years. It's exactly the same thing with your customers. You cannot convince somebody you do not know to buy from you. And when I say create a customer avatar, I'm not talking about the regular demographic questions we ask, like who are they, where do they work, what's the age, what's their salary range, and the likes, and those questions are important. But I'm talking about creating a deeper emotional bond with your client. So that means that you need to ask deep emotional questions like, what keeps them up at night? What are the pains and sufferings they desperately want to remove from their lives? What are the options or the solutions that they are going for now that are not the ideal solutions, but they go for them because they are desperate? You also want to ask questions like, what are the false beliefs your customers have that is limiting them or stopping them from getting the solutions they need? What are their desires? And when I mean desires, not just desires related to your product or service, but general desires as a whole. Answering these questions help you get into their head, to know how they think, so that you can know, number 1, what to say to them, how to speak to them, where to find them online, what are the emotional words that you can use that can trigger a response from them, and how you can create a deep emotional bond with them. To make this easy for you, I have created a document with 15 deep emotional questions that you can ask and get the answers to. If you're finding it hard getting the answers, you can ask your existing customers. If you do not have, go on Google, do your research, go on the social media pages of influencers or other brands in your industry, and just get on the comment section to see what people are saying or what their questions and their fears are. You can also create a questionnaire and give it to people that you think are your ideal audience so that they can answer. But once you get this right, you know what to say to them, you know how to speak to them, you have struck gold. The second thing you want to do is create your big promise. So your big promise is a short statement that shows your customer how you can transform their lives. Basically take them from where they are now to where they want to be. Consider it like a sales copy, but in a short form. Why a big promise? It is one of the most important elements in your messaging. Number 1, it helps to convince people to buy from you. Basically because it involves, number 1, the transformative journey, how your audience are going to be transformed when they use your product. Number 2, the biggest benefits they stand to gain when they use your products. And if possible, the duration of time it takes them for them to experience this transformation. And one of the best things about a big promise is, since it is short and convincing, anytime you meet a prospect or a customer that is yet to buy from you, you always have that short thing that is persuasive enough to get them to buy from you. That is a big promise. Now let's explore different examples that you can use for your business. This is an example for a product, particularly a skincare brand. Our organic black soap removes all blemishes from your skin and gives you a flawless skin that everyone will be envious of, all in 28 days. That's a simple, straight to the point, big promise. The second example is for a service-based brand, particularly a digital marketing brand. Learn the rudiments of digital marketing from experts across the globe in just 3 months. Start as a newbie and leave as a certified digital marketer with real-life tools to grow global brands. If you notice, with these 2 examples, we have what they can experience, how we can help them, the benefits they stand to gain, and the period of time it takes to get the transformation. And the good thing is you can include this in your social content, write email copy with it, include it into your blog content, whatever you want to. You can create content from your big promise because it serves as a foundation. The third thing I'll be talking about that can help you increase or level up your messaging is creating a USP. A USP is called a unique selling proposition, and basically it is something that makes you a better option than other companies that are selling the same products or service that you're selling. Now, when creating a USP, it has to be very valuable to your user because it is that thing that makes you stand out and makes you the best option. So there are different ways you can craft out your USP. Your USP can be about your packaging. For example, you use out of the box packaging with special colors and their names imprinted on it. It could be about shared values with your audience. Just like your audience, you also believe that animals should be protected. So because of that, all your products are vegan based. It could be something as simple as you offer a 20% discount to first time customers, or you offer free delivery for a certain days in the week. Just something that makes you different and stand out. That is how you use your USP to get people to want to buy from you. These 3 important elements that I have discussed today will definitely help you level up your messaging, so much so that when you finally get in front of your ideal audience, you already know what to say to them and how to persuade them to buy from you. Again, if you did love this, please leave a comment and follow. And if you're having any issues coming up with any of this, you can always leave a comment and I would love to help you out. See you in my next video.